Hello, welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to be setting up Burp Suite and we are going to be configuring our web proxy for attack. In our last lesson, we exploited SQL injection at low security. But what happens when the website adds protection? How do we bypass that? Well, that is where Burp Suite comes in. Burp Suite is the industry standard tool for web application testing. The best part is that it is already pre-installed on Kali Linux. So in this lesson, we are going to be setting up Burp Suite and learning how to intercept web traffic. To explain better, what exactly is Burp Suite? Burp Suite is a web proxy tool that sits between your browser and the web server. You can think of it as a man in the middle, but you control it. Here is how it works normally. Your browser sends a request to the website responds, and you see the result. But with Burp Suite, it works this way. Your browser sends a request, Burp Suite intercepts the request, you can view and modify the request before it reaches the server, then you forward it to the website, and you can also intercept and modify the response. This is how powerful Burp Suite is. In our subsequent lessons, we are going to learn more about how we can use Burp Suite to bypass security SQL injection. But first, we need to set it up properly. Let's get right into that. The first thing we are going to do is to come here and then search for Burp Suite. You can type Burp Suite here, and then you click on Run Burp Suite. Here you can click on OK, and Burp Suite is going to start. The one you are going to be seeing here is the Community Edition. You can come here and click on Next, then click on Start Burp. And now our Burp environment is ready. Let me quickly walk you through the interface. Don't worry, I know it might look complicated, but we only need a few features for now. For the dashboard shows the overview of your work, and then Target shows sites you are testing. Once we start using it, you're going to see that better. And for Proxy, this is what we are going to use in this lesson. We use it to intercept traffic. And for intruder is used for automated attack. We are going to use this later. We also have repeater. Repeater is used for manual request testing. We have collaborator, sequencer, decoder. Decoder is for encoding and decoding data. We have comparer for comparing requests. We have logger, we have organizer, we have extensions, and many others. So for now, let's go back to Proxy. Here we can see the intercept subtab. This is where we capture and modify requests. We can see HTTP history. This shows all requests that pass through the burp. And we have the WebSockets history, which is meant for WebSocket traffic. Also inside the Intercept, there's a default browser called Chromium. If you click on this open browser, it is going to open the Chromium browser for you. I'm not interested in using that now because what we want to do is to connect our Firefox browser to our Burp Suite. So what we are going to do next is to open our Firefox, and then we go to the menu. We select settings, then we can scroll down to network settings. So here you are going to click on settings, and now we are seeing a connection settings dialog. And by default, this is set to use system proxy settings. So we are going to change this to manual proxy configuration. And then we are going to type in our details. For HTTP proxy, we are going to type in 127.0.0.1, which is the address for our local host. And for port type, we are going to type in 8080. Also, we are going to check the box that says also use this proxy for HTTPS. So we are going to check this. Then we're going to leave the rest as they are. After we have done that, we click on OK. And that means that Firefox is now configured to route all traffic through Burp Suite on localhost port 8080. This means every website we visit will pass through Burp Suite first. Now we can switch back to Burp Suite. And then we can come back to our intercept and then try to turn it on from here. Now that we have turned it on, we can come back to our browser, and maybe from here we can type maybe victorakinode.com. And you can see that the moment I typed in that, it redirected me immediately into my Burp Suite. And you can see that it has captured the request already without sending it to the server yet. And what that means is that this is not going to load. The website is not going to load until I turn off that intercept. And you can see the request here. You can see the host name is victorakinode.com, user agent, and every other headers that are included in the request. And now I can come here, click on the request, and then click forward. And the moment I do that and I come back here, you can see that my website has loaded immediately. So that means that Burp Suite can help us intercept the request, hinder it from going to the server, allow us capture it, and we can try to play with it, modify it, add something malicious before we can now say we are forwarding it or allowing it to go to the server. This is the power of Burp Suite. So that is how you can use Burp Suite alongside Firefox. And that's all for this lesson. Please do not forget to like, share, and comment on this video. And if you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do that now, because we have more amazing videos that we're going to be dropping soon. And you should be part of the first set of people that should see it. So turn on your notification. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.